Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's finally freaking Friday. It is the weekend, and there's no football. Well, no, actually, there's a Senior Bowl, and then there's the Pro Bowl. Yeah. So there's that. And then, of course, next weekend is the Super Bowl. And that's it for the season. And as far as the Pro Bowl goes for Dak Prescott is not over the loss to the 49ers. You know, football team coach George Allen said, a little piece of you dies inside when you lose. Nothing important like a heart or a lung or a liver or something like that, but like part of your spleen or something. That's it, Washington football team? You know what? Oh, my God. I'm so confused when it comes to Redskins football team or Washington Commanders. It's ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as that stupid-ass name, Commanders. I have seen so many damn memes. I don't know. I would like to be a fly on the wall at Redskin Park and just see how they're taking all these memes and stuff. You know, and I'm sure that some of the people in there, they're like, look at it, they call us the Washington Copy, the Washington Commodes. Oh, when we play Kansas City, we'll be Commanders and Chiefs. And then Dan Snyder walks by. Oh, boss, you see, love the name, boss, love the name. It's a joke. Anyway, on to our quarterback, Dak Prescott. Or at least my quarterback. I don't know if he's your quarterback or not, but he's my quarterback. One of the reasons he said he didn't want to do the Pro Bowl is he's ready to turn the page on the season because he's disappointed because of the loss. He ain't the only one that's disappointed because of the loss, because we thought that we'd still be playing or hoped to have been playing, but unfortunately we're not. And he recently spoke about the loss to the 49ers, and it doesn't sound like he's forgetting anytime soon. He said, I don't know if it's gone yet. I don't know if it ever will. Honestly, I think there's probably some games, some moments in an athlete's career that just stick with them forever, and I'm sure that'll be one of them. And I bet you we can all. There's always times, not just in football, but in life, like things happen and you'll always remember where you were, or you'll remember it like it just happened. My knee getting blown up was one of those ones that, even though it happened, it's almost 30 years? Yeah, almost 30 years ago. I remember exactly. I can go to that football field and I can go to the exact spot because it never will leave me again. But this loss is one of those ones that, you know, the Cowboys, they felt good about their season. They felt good about their team. And that loss just sticks in your craw. The sad thing about all this is it will never be the same. It will never, ever be the same. We've already heard Stephen Jones talk about, you know, we can't keep everybody. Money is a factor. Dak's done his part, restructuring his contract, getting back $16 million. But, you know, one of the guys that seems to be in the crosshair who has been instrumental in Dak Prescott's career here is Amari Cooper. Now, I know it's been down this past year, and without Dak Prescott, his numbers don't look as good. But it seems like he is the one that they're talking about getting rid of. And you understand, that's $22 million. It all comes down to money. You can't keep everybody that you want in this day and age because of, you know, money. What people do for money. Yeah, you know that. You know, when you think about the time before we were going to playoffs, I think we started out 3-5. We were left dead in the water. Troy Aikman just said, blow the whole thing up. And we brought Amari Cooper here. Amari Cooper, who looked as bad as our season did with the Raiders, came in with Dak, and instantly they clicked. And it led us to a resurgence that took us to the playoffs. I think people forgot about how much how much more dynamic our offense became once Amari Cooper joined the fold. And it's possible that we end up having to move on without him, be it at the powers that be, the Dallas Cowboys front office. And I don't know how not having Amari Cooper will affect the Dallas Cowboys, although you could argue that going down the stretch, we were playing without Amari Cooper because he wasn't really the focal point that he should have been. But I think the Cowboys need to get back in there. And I think more than anything else, a lot of this is an identity crisis where we're just being a jack of all trades and we're not mastering any. We've got Mike McCarthy who said we're going to do a little bit of, the West Coast with what Kellen Moore knows. That reminds me of when Mike Nolan came in on the defense and said, we're going to be a hybrid. Hybrid! We're going to match up with everybody. We're going to be able to be a 3-4, a 4-3, and something in between. And here's the problem with that. When you're good at a lot of things, you're great at nothing. That's where the Cowboys are. We're really good at running the football. We're pretty good at passing the football, but we're not great at either. And I think it was Chris Carter. I think my buddy Lawrence shared with me a clip from 2018 or 2019. Chris Carter, back when he was still on Get Up. He was talking about Dan Marino. And when defenses were trying to shut him down, he said, you know what? I'm just picking a receiver and I'm just going to him. I'm just going to him and going to him and going to him. And that's the battle plan. We're just going to be really good at doing that. And that's what we're doing. And I don't know that we have any kind of mentality or thing that when shit hits the fan, that we do. You follow me? Because we got to the point where, first half of the season, we were really good running football. But then we kind of got kicked back a little bit. And then we couldn't run the football at all. And once we couldn't run the football, because that's based how our offense is, couldn't really pass the ball. And we didn't have an identity of what kind of passing game we were going to be. Our spacing was kind of crazy, Here it is, we have trip wide receivers on one side and Blake Jarwin on the other side, and he's being covered by a great cornerback, and nothing happens. So, yeah, I can understand Dak not getting over that loss because I won't honestly say that San Francisco, in an equally coached game, is better than what the Cowboys are. And that's where those losses kind of hurt. Anyway, I got more work to do. I got to get some stuff done at the workshop and things. And just wanted to stop in and say, hey, how you doing? And don't forget, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, we'll be doing our live stream like always. We'll be talking about what else? The Dallas Cowboys. And misery loves company. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.